So things haven't been going great for me this weekend in Fantasy Premier League. So to cheer myself up, I decided to sponsor myself in this video. What's up guys, and welcome to FPL Today. Hope you're having a great Monday, and welcome to the Gameweek 7 Team Selection, where we go over how I did in Gameweek 6. Spoiler alert, it's not amazing, and what my plans are going into Gameweek 7 in the Fantasy Premier League. So before we get into it, if you do enjoy this series and enjoy the content on this channel, please do hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. And subscribe to the channel. There's over 50% of you not subscribed to the channel that watch this series. So hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It's little things like that that help me out. And let's get into the video. So let's start off by highlighting the player that did something for me this game week. Yes, I said player, not plural. It's only Sice from Wolves who managed to get a clean sheet, and that's only because he got substituted off before Wolverhampton conceded. So pretty lucky there, to be honest, because otherwise I could have had not even a clean sheet from Sice to boost my points above the, yes, another spoiler alert, 20 mark. However, I do still have some players to play tonight, so hopefully they can do something for me. Only issue is I'm pretty sure they're highly owned, so it's probably going to be a bit of a poor game week for me in this one. But again, later on in the video, you see my team selection for Gameweek 7, and that is looking pretty healthy. So still trying to keep the hopes high. The other players to have played are Martinez, who got 3 points. That's decent considering he conceded 3 against Leeds, with Bamford looking absolutely on fire. Trent managed to get 2 points. He did have an assist ruled out because Mohamed Salah was just offside, which was, again, very disappointing to see that chalked off because Salah was my captain. And that goal would have made my captaincy score look reasonable. Instead, it's only 4 points for Salah, although Liverpool did at least go on to win that game, even if their defence didn't look up to par. Then we had Podence getting 3 points as well in a game where, again, he just failed to really impress by converting his chances. He's getting chances, just isn't converting them and putting them away. But at 5.5 million, I suppose I shouldn't expect too much from him. And then Grealish did have some decent chances, a shot cleared off the line, as well as a good mazy run that was saved by the Leeds goalkeeper. So Grealish looked okay, but was one of the lowest scorers for me this game week with 1 point. And then up front we had Timo Werner against Manchester United in a very cagey affair. He only had 1 shot on goal. Again, very disappointing to see that, but it was a fixture I didn't expect him to massively perform in. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin in a side without Richarlison, his first game week where he hasn't returned, but James Rodriguez did play, but Everton were outclassed by Southampton. But again, you can't be angry at a guy that's returned for you 5 game weeks in a row. That leaves me with 3 players left to play, one of them being Lamptey against West Bromwich Albion at home, which I'm hopeful of a clean sheet there. But knowing Brighton, they'll have really good defensive stats and they'll make a mistake somewhere in the 70th minute to really crush my hopes of any more points. And then we have Son and Kane against Burnley away. Hopeful, but again, lots of people own Son, lots of people own Kane, and I reckon a lot of people have captained Kane. So I'm not really sure what I want here. I want points, but a Kane haul might actually hurt my rank. On the bench, we didn't have much happening here either. Mitchell wasn't too far away from a clean sheet, but that was wiped out in the dying minutes by Fulham. If Mitchell had got a clean sheet, I'd have been a bit disappointed, because I did see that game as one that could have seen a clean sheet in it, but fortunately for me, he didn't, so the bench points are 2. Burke only getting 1 point, and Taylor still with the game against Tottenham to play tonight. That leaves me with a game week point score at the moment of 23 points, with a game week average being at 33. That sees me on 325 points in total, and my rank rise to 1.197 million and a little bit. But again, not a great game week, but the drop isn't too severe. Hopefully I can start the rise again in Game 7. So looking at the players at risk, and we are looking at Trent still, like we were last game week. Sheffield United should have been a game where a side like Liverpool would be expected to keep a clean sheet, yet they haven't. Also, Trent didn't get an attacking return, although he was close. So that will be taken into consideration. But at the moment, 7.5 million, when Robertson looked potentially a better choice, although his price is, of course, on the rise now, 7.1. If I'm going to stick with Liverpool defence, I might as well downgrade to a slightly cheaper option in Robertson and have a little bit of money to spend elsewhere. That and the hole and clean sheets just seem to be rare, although this game week did see less goals than usual. Just seems to me like Trent is a player I should be considering moving on, but isn't necessarily an urgent decision that I need to make. So Trent probably has a little bit longer, but he is definitely at risk of being transferred out. So before we get into the team selection, I just want to shout out another channel of mine. It's J&O Gaming HD, where I have returned to playing video games on YouTube and on Twitch. Top 2 links in the description down below will be my Twitch channel and my YouTube gaming channel, so go check them out if you want to see more of me. You won't be seeing any less FPL content, but on Twitch I might start streaming FPL streams as well as the gaming streams, so check both of them out. Hope to see you guys over there. And here's a little clip of me playing Among Us.
Well played if you've played me, bro.
No, it's not me. It's not me. Alright, so I want to know, was it David? Was that a...
It was, you fuck. No, I got 0 kills.
Oh, you got 0 kills, Bub killed 3.
Ed, you got finessed. Oh, you got so finessed, Ed.
Oh my god,
You humiliated he could have killed you by the time then and there.
So again, if you want to join me while I'm gaming, all the links are in the description. And let's get on with the team selection for Game Week 7. So we start off with the goalkeepers and defenders, and it's no change at the moment, although there is some consideration around Lamptey because he does have Tottenham away. Now, Tottenham have been a very good attacking side. Brighton do seem like a team capable of conceding goals. I mean, they even conceded against Crystal Palace, so that is definitely a worry. But Lamptey is a player that just excites me. Maybe I'm being blind to the fact that I rate him as a player, and maybe he shouldn't be in my starting 11. But the other 3 look very promising. We've got Martinez with Southampton at home, hopeful of a clean sheet there, although Southampton are definitely capable of scoring goals, with Che Adams and Ings looking like they could continue their form. Sice against Crystal Palace at home. Crystal Palace don't always offer a massive goal threat, so again, Sice, if you could return for me another game week, that'd be much appreciated. And Trent AlexanderArnold with West Ham at home. Now, West Ham have just come off of scoring 3 against Spurs in the dying minutes, and scoring 1 against City, so who knows which way this could go. But Trent, you've got another chance most likely, so do something in this game, please. We then have Son, Salah, Podence and Grealish as the 4-man midfield. Nothing changed again. All with decent looking fixtures. Now, Podence might just get a stay of execution while I try and bank a transfer, because I feel like that might be the way I go this game week. Grealish with Southampton at home. I'm hopeful for some points from Grealish. He's looked good, but hasn't returned me any points just yet. Salah against West Ham at home is a captaincy option, but so is Son against Brighton Hove Albion at home. It depends which defence I think is more likely to concede goals. What does worry me is I don't have anyone against West Brom or anyone against the likes of Fulham, which is always ideal because those are some of the whipping boys in the Premier League right now. But we'll see how Son and Kane do tonight, and then the captain's decision may be made after that. And then up front we have Kane, Calvert-Lewin and Werner still. Werner, again, didn't return against Manchester United, but I wasn't expecting to. I need something from you in this Burnley away game, or you're probably going to be at risk again, Werner, just letting you know. Calvert-Lewin, you have to excuse him 1 game week without scoring points, and it is Newcastle away next, so again, I think there could be goals for Calvert-Lewin. Hopefully Rodriguez is okay. He's been flagged up again, but he did play in the game against Southampton. And then Kane, of course, there as a captaincy option and looks very in form right now. So I'm happy with this team for Game Week 7, so hopeful of a rise in rank. On the bench, we have, of course, Mitchell as the first defender against Wolves. Wolves don't seem like a side that are going to score lots of goals this season, so we'll see what happens there. We have Burke against Manchester City. Not really hopeful of much there, and I actually think Burke isn't the best 4.5 million midfielder to have right now, which is disappointing, although he did have a shot on goal against Liverpool, so I can't be too annoyed about him. And then Taylor with Chelsea at home again. I'm not feeling the Burnley defence as much as I thought I would, so he's last on the bench. So we move on to the potential transfers, and I'm looking at potential Trent AlexanderArnold replacements. And of course, high on my list is Robertson, who has the same fixture as Trent, naturally West Ham at home, who I think is doing very well this season and looks very, very attacking and could outperform Trent season long, already has. but the important thing is, will he from this point onwards? And I think that is definitely possible. We then have Digne, who is Newcastle away, and Digne does look like someone that can deliver a great ball into the box. And with the likes of Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison in there, I think he could be seeing some assists, hopefully some clean sheets, but assists is really what I'm going with. He'd be a 1.5 million saving on Trent. Chilwell also looking very impressive and is on the rise in price. Looks like he could do very well, maybe be a new Marcus Alonso. So Chilwell is definitely on the radar. And then Castan has impressed me all season as a right back, and I think there's no way he can lose his place in the side with the performances he's been putting in. So those four are the people I'm considering as replacements, unless I do just go really budget in defence. But I think I do want one good defender somewhere. Kilman is also an option to come in for Sice, although Sice has been returning points, so I feel like I shouldn't really be transferring out just yet. But Kilman does look nailed. He played another 90 minutes, so I do like the look of him. So guys, that is it for this video. So if you have enjoyed it, you know what to do to help the channel out. It's that subscribe button, that notification bell, and that like button, as well as checking out my other channels in the link in the description, or my Twitch and my gaming YouTube channel. Hopefully I see you guys over on those channels as well. The content will hopefully be regular on the YouTube channel, and the streams should come out after I get all the FPL content done for the week. So if you want to chat to me a little bit about FPL, you know where to find me, live on Twitch. So really do go make sure to follow me over there. I've been J&O, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.